Hey guys, Jay Copeland, one half of the Liberty Bandits, and I'm here to give you brief, very brief, quick update. As you saw, the Liberty and UNC game, unfortunately, it wasn't Liberty's time to upset an FBS team yet. The final score was 56-26. I think I'm really sorry. I just had a lot to do today, so I'm sounding really tired right now. But the pros and the cons of the game, offensive pros, the running game looked amazing. Abner was running hard. Todd Macon, the redshirt freshman, really showing what he could do out there. I'm really excited about the rushing game for Liberty University. The offensive line looked like it could take on any defensive line or linebackers that come their way, FBS or FCS. I really loved it offensively. Defensively, defensively, you can't ask for any more. They took it to UNC and their high-power offense in the first half, forcing 4 turnovers, 3 interceptions, 1 forced fumble. You can't ask for more than that. The cons of the game, however, ball control offensively, it was on all the sides, passing and rushing, unfortunately, and that led to mainly to the loss to UNC. Defensively, being prepared to attack the no huddle. Some plays, it took UNC at least 2 minutes to score. So no doubt, I know Coach Gill and the coaching staff will have that in check by the time they're ready to play Norfolk State. And also offensive production, just they looked a little nervous. And it's the first week, so I understand, get all the cobwebs out. But overall, I really loved Liberty versus UNC. We were trending all over Twitter. We were all over ESPN. We were all over the FSU Oklahoma State game on ABC. It was a big upset alert. Everybody was talking about it. It got us out there nationally. But like I said, things happen, and a loss is a loss. And you gotta look to next week. And like I said, one game behind. You gotta look on to the next. Overall, I like Liberty's chances of winning the Big South and making the FCS playoffs. I believe this is the year that Liberty will make the FCS playoffs. On to next week, Norfolk State versus Liberty at Norfolk State. Reasons why Norfolk State might win is because of their tremendous linebackers. And Norfolk State University is known as Linebacker University. They have tremendous linebackers. They have a great defense. The last Norfolk State game was against FCS top-ranked Maine, and they only held them to 10 points, even though they lost 10-6. Their defense is really, really good. Linebackers are really good. Only held Maine to 10 points. This is a team that Maine's a team that usually averages about 30, 40 points per game last season. So that's really saying a lot. Also because a 10-6 loss, we do not know who their starting quarterback is, so they might throw us for a loop. It could be their senior, or it could be a quarterback who committed to Liberty but then decommitted for Norfolk State University. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see that quarterback play against Liberty. And the reasons Liberty University can win against Norfolk State University, the offensive line got to be in check. They got to set the tone for the whole game. I think it's going to be mainly on the offensive line because they have to make holes for Abner and Macon to have room to run and get big yardage, and also to give Josh Woodrum more time in the pockets, so he can find with his receivers like Shells, Peterson, and Henderson. And like I said, it's all up to it's all up to the offensive line, I believe, and also defensively. And defensively, Liberty can hang with anybody. I believe that this the majority of the games going to rely on Liberty's defense. And it might be a defensive game once again. It might be a low-scoring game. Two great teams, two great defenses. It's just going to be an all-out defensive brawl, I believe. Okay, and the cons that would make Norfolk State and Liberty lose. The cons for Norfolk State is they don't know what their offense can do. If you look at their game stats against Maine, the leading passer was Terrence Irvin. He was 2 for 4, only for 50 yards. That was their leading passer. No touchdowns. The rushing game was for NSU was only 33 yards and that was by one of their experienced linebackers. That was by one of their experienced running backs, and their second running back only got 26 yards, and their total rushing yards is about 70. So we do not know what Norfolk State offense can really do, but we know with a good defense we can shut them down. And then the cons for the Liberty University to lose, they get rushed by the linebackers and defensive ends at NSU, not giving Josh Woodrum more time. And if they stuff it, and if LU's run game can't get it going, like I said before, this might be a defensive battle, but I believe Liberty can win. I know Liberty can win this. It's just that the offensive line has to set the tone for the whole game. The LU offensive line has to set the tone, not be scared of the linebackers, not believe the linebacker hype over at NSU. And plus, Liberty is going to have fuel to the fire because in the first year that Turner Gill was there, we had a huge game against NSU here at Liberty University, where it came down to the last pass and whatnot. And I believe that was the game Josh Woodrum debuted also. But NSU came big on fourth with the game on the line. And I know it left a bitter taste in Turner Gill and Josh Woodrum. So you can definitely see that Josh Woodrum and Turner Gill will be ready for NSU this time, and I believe we're going to see what Josh Woodrum's really capable of. Even though I'm not going to lie, people are mad and stuff like that. We get mad. We got to brush it off. We got to look to this game. UNC, that was last week. This upcoming week, Liberty can win. Offensive line has to set the tone. Got to give Woodrum time. Got to make the lanes for Abnott and Macon. And there you go. And they can crack NSU's defensive shield. My prediction for the final score, Liberty University 34, NSU 14. All right, guys. I got to get going because I'm really tired. Like we always say here at Liberty, wherever you at, if you can come to Liberty, come to the games, support the LU football team, be early, be loud, and wear red. See ya.